We'll go to the book. Happy May. Oh. Yeah, we did this two, no? Two. We did two, A, B, C, D. Right. 3 is take each of the following fractions and provide one example of the fraction expressed in both higher and lower terms. Now, this 5 upon 10 and 6 upon 8 show us higher and lower terms, this fraction. Okay. So, we'll go back to the board. First one is that is 3A is 5 upon 10. Right. Someone tell me what is the next higher level, how we can show this. If we multiply by 1, there is no change. Top and bottom, if we multiply by 1, no change. So we multiply by 2. Okay. 5 upon 2, 10 into 2. Okay. And we get 10 divided by 20. This is the higher. Then we look at the lower. We can't make lower everyone because there it should be the යටයි දෙකම බෙදෙන තියෙනවා නම් විතරයි අපිට lower කරන්න පුළුවන්. Okay. ඉතින් මේකේ කරන්න පුළුවන් මෙතන 5යි 10යි දෙකම 5න් බෙදෙනවා. Okay. So 5 divided by 5 and 10 divided by 5. අපි fraction එක always උඩයි යටයි දෙකම එක්ක divide කරන්න ඕනේ same amount divide හරි multiply කරන්න ඕනේ same amount එකකින්. So make a lower එක 1 divided by 2. Understood? Right. We'll go to the B. B is 6 upon 8. I want you to give me the answers. 6 upon 8. What is the higher?
12 upon 16.
Yeah, 12 upon 16. Yes. Okay, yeah. 12 upon 16 is higher. Then we say 5 times, what is the?
30 upon 40.
Yeah, 30 upon 40 is when you multiply by 5 top and bottom. Then the lower. So only 1 by 4.
3 over 4.
Yeah, 3 over 4. That is, we are dividing 6 divided by 2, 8 divided by 2. So both are දෙකෙන් තමයි බෙදෙන්නේ. ඒතකොට 3 යට. Very good. Thank you. Right. Now this is over. We'll go to the number 4. First we'll get back to the book and look at the questions. Right. Number 4. Convert each of the following fractions into a decimal format. We said no, fractions are good, but the decimals are better because we can compare each other. Now what we are going to do is convert each of these 7 upon 8, 15 5 upon 4, 13 divided by 5, and this complex fraction to a decimal format. Okay. So we go to the board and do it. Right. Convert to decimal. That is 4. A. 7 divided by 8. Someone give me the answer.
.875.
Correct. Okay. Thank you. Right. Then B. 15 5 upon 4. If you are doing steps, what we do is 15 plus 5 divided by 4. No? Okay. So answer, I will skip one step and go to the answer. It's
16.25.
Yeah, correct. Thank you. 16.25. C. C 13 divided by 5. 13 divided by 5. I think very easy for you. When you use the calculator, you get, or you can do by your mind. 13, that is 2. The higher 3 is 2.6. Is it? 2.
Yes.
D. This is little complex one. 133 17 upon 2 divided by 3 squared divided by 5. Okay. I will just write the steps. First step, 133 into 17 divided by 2 divided by 3 squared divided by 5. So calculate and give me the answer. Hope all the others are also following, other than the participants who are very actively doing this work. I think they are learning very much because they are practicing. They are doing and doing the calculations.
So I'm not very sure, but the answer for me is 137.722.
Correct. Answer is that, yeah. 137.72. Right. Why you are not very sure?
No, sir. Sometimes I miscalculate always.
Okay, right. Try to be more sure. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to delete this, erase this. And going back to the book. So we have some more, no? we did this decimal format, convert each of the following fractions into decimal format and round to 3 decimals. Okay, there are A, B, C, D, 7 upon 8, 15, 3 upon 4, 10 upon 9, and 15 divided by 32. Here, difference is that we have to round to 3 decimals. Right? We'll do that as well. A 7 divided by 8. B 15, 3, 4. C 10 divided by 9. D 15 divided by 32. Okay. Go ahead and give me the answers, each of you. Take a water break. If I do this manually, right, for 70, there is 7, 8 point. Eight is. So I'm drawing with my mouse. That's why I was wondering why. Point 8. Then 60, about 7, then 60, 40. Eight, 7, 5. Is this correct?
Yes, answer is correct.
I think that's, no, you don't have to round off. It is coming 0.875, no? Yeah, there are no figures after that.
No, sir.
Okay, next one, tell me the answer. It's a very easy one. 15.
11.25.
1.
11.25.
This one, B, answer for B. How come? This 15.
3 multiplied by 3 upon 3. 4.
Yeah, this is 15 and 3 upon 4. Okay, I think.
Okay.
15.75.
15.75, yes. 15.75. Someone making a big noise again. Right. So 10 divided by 9.
Sir,
Yeah.
1.11 and equals going up.
1111. Is it going?
Yes.
Right. Okay.
sir, for the B1, we had to put 3 decimals, right?
Ah, yes. Correct. Yeah, exactly. We have been asked to do X. Thank you. That's very good that you observed it because we have to do it for 3 decimals. And I made it wrong. It should be 50.750. Yes. 15 divided by 32.
0.469.
Right.
0.469.
Can say it a little louder because you are correct. Okay. 0.469. Right. That is done. We'll get back to
1.11.
that is C, no? 1.111. Right.
நான் போயிட்டு வந்து கழிக்கிறேன்.
I think if you have private conversations, please mute your
எங்க
mic.
இல்லையா? வாட்டு வந்து நான் வரேன். டேவிட் கிளிச்சாங்க. இல்ல. கிளிச்சாங்க.
Now we did 5, last one 6. Convert each of the following fractions into decimal format and express in repeating decimal notation. Right. Repeating decimal notation. I think we'll skip that. That we don't use normally now in Sri Lanka, though this book gives that repeating decimal notation. We'll go to the percentages. You can do these examples, applications, you can try on your own. And if you have any problem questions, you can ask me next time. All right. There are so many percentages, right? Percentages are very important. Why? Now, in this book, they give an example that you, in your class, you had a math quiz, right? And you got 13 out of 19. So you got 13, and your friends are in 2 other classes. That those classes also they have given quizzes, and one of your friends got 16 out of 23. The other friend got 11 out of 16. So how do you know who got the best marks for the quiz? Right? You can't compare 13 divided by 19, 16 divided by 23, or 11 by, that is number of students. Out of number of 16 students, you no, not number of students, number of total number of marks, you got 11 out of 16, 13 out of 19, and 16 out of 23. So how do you compare? Right? So the percentages gives you how to compare. Right? Now, if you take 13 out of 19, you have 68%, right? And your other friend 16 out of 23 is 70%. And the third one, 11 out of 16 is 69, very close, but that your friend Sandhu has scored 70%, he is the highest, and the other friend is the lowest. So we look at how to convert decimals to percentages. How do you convert decimals to percentages? Now there is percentage is in a decimal, you have to multiply by 100 to convert to percentage. You say you have 0.25 here, decimal. So what is percentage is 25%. So you have to multiply 0.25 by 100 to arrive at 25%. Okay. The other way around, if you have a percentage, to make it a decimal, you have to divide by 100. I will show you how to do it. Okay. And then there is this example 2.3a. There are 3 examples. We do that as well. A is 3.3 divided by 8. Convert A and B into percentages and convert C back into decimal format. So we'll do it. We'll go back to the code and do it. Right. Now percentage is equal decimal into 100. Okay. We'll say decimal is 0.0875 is the decimal. Okay. You multiply by 100, how much you get? 8.75%. Now interest rates are also given like this. Interest rates are 8.75, but when you do the calculation, you make it a decimal, 0.0875. Okay. Then back to decimal, right? Percentage back to decimal. What do? We divide by 100. Okay. So if you want this 8.75 back to decimal, you divide by 100, you get 0.0875. Okay. Now, how do we do this? We have to move the decimal. Move decimal. We say 0.73 is the fraction, right? And not fraction, the decimal. We want to make it a percentage, right? So what we do is when we multiply by 100, okay, we take, because there is 0, we take 1 this way decimal, again decimal another. So twice, because multiply by 100, you take the decimal 2 places onto the right. What will happen? You get 73%. Understand? Understood? If you don't understand, ask. The other way around. Now we have 73%. We want to make it a decimal. We divide by 100. Okay. So what we do is this 73 is there. Decimal is here. Okay. We bring decimal this side. Again decimal this side. So we get 0.73. Okay. So it's easy if you are multiplying by 100, then you take decimals to the right, so that it gets 73%. When you make it a decimal, you divide by 100. You take the decimals, the decimal to 2 places to the left. Okay. Hope you understood. We'll go to the examples. Now, example 2.3a, right? We were asked A is 2 divided by 8. sorry, 3 divided by 8. We asked to convert to a percentage. Okay. So 3 divided by 8, first we'll make it a decimal, right? What is a decimal? 0.3. 0.375. Okay, it's 0.375. Now we have to make it a percentage. Now what we learned was to make percentage, we take this decimal from here to here and here to here, right? So it's 37.5%. Clear to everyone? So B is 1.3187. Okay. And we are asked to make it a percentage, right? So percentage, we take this decimal 1 and decimal 2 to the right. So that is 131.87%, right? Then the other one, last one is we have a percentage 12.399%. We have to make it a decimal. Now, what is our theory? To make it decimal, divide by 100 and take this twice to the right. Okay. So it is 0.12399. Clear? Okay. So that is the decimals, the relationship between decimals and the percentages. If it is clear to you, we can go to the next. We'll go to the book and see what is the next part. Right. We did this, right? Now we go, this is how they explained in the book, right? How to do it. That is, I didn't use this multiply by 100. I only use that, you have to remember multiply by 100 or divide by 100, depending on which way you are converting. Okay. Now we take this example. Now the rate is the portion divided by base. Rate is the relationship. The rate is the decimal form expressing of the relationship between the portion and the base. Convert it to percentage if needed by applying formula 2.1, that is multiply by 100. Okay. Portion is the part of the quantity. The portion represents the part of the whole. Compare it against the base to assess the rate. Base is the entire quantity. The base is the entire amount or quantity that is of concern. It represents a whole standard or benchmark that you assess the portion against. Right? We'll go for an example and see. Now there are budgets for departments, right? So your company has set a budget of $1 million. Okay? This is the entire budget for the company. That is, you can spend that 1 billion. And your department gets 430,000 of the budget. Right? $430,000 of the budget. So what is the percentage? Right? So you want to know the relationship between your budget and the company's budget. In other words, you are looking for the rate, right? So there are, you divide by 430 by 1 million, you get your budget is 0.43 of the total budget, or you can express in 43% of the company's budget. So it's the one which shown here. Blue is the your department budget, 43%. Right? Yeah. We'll go through these questions. Okay. Consider the following situation and select the best answer without performing any calculation. Right? I want answers from you. If the rate is 0.25%, right? If the rate is 0.25% in comparison to the base. Now you know base is the if you take Sri Lanka population and then you take that is the base, and out of that Buddhist population is maybe 60%, is that is a ratio 0.6. Okay, so if the rate is 0.25% in comparison to the base, the portion is A, just a little bit smaller than the base. B, a lot smaller than the base. C, just a little bit bigger than the base. D, a lot bigger than the base. So understand the question, no? If you have 0.025%, if the rate, is it, first one is little bit smaller than the base. Second, B is a lot smaller than the base. C is just a little bit bigger than the base. And D is lot bigger than the base. So what is the correct answer?
Sir, is it B?
Yes, it's B, because 0.25%, right? 0.25% is less than even 1%.
Yes.
Less than, whether it's 1/4 of 1%. So it is, we are exactly correct, a lot smaller than the base. Very good. We'll go to the next one. If the portion is 44,931 and the base is 30,000, the rate is smaller than 100%, equal to 100%, larger than 100%, but less than 200%, larger than 200%.
Larger than 100%?
Yeah, larger
See?
than 100%. See, yeah, larger than 100%, but less than 200%. You're right. Because it's about 150%, right? About, okay, 144% or something. If the rate, we don't have to do the calculation because we can give the answer, right? If the rate is 75%, right, and the portion is 50,000, the base is smaller than 50,000, larger than 50,000, C, same as the portion and equal to 50,000.
Larger than 50,000?
Yeah, correct. Okay. Larger than 50. If the rate is 75%, the portion is 50,000. So portion is, the 75% is 50,000. So the base should be larger than 50,000. Very good. They have given the answers on the other way, right? So you have to stand on your head and check the answers. Okay. Example 2.3, B, rate, portion, base. If your total income is 3,000 per month and you can't spend more than 30% on housing, what is the maximum amount of your total income that can be spent on housing? Understood? If your total income is 3,000, right, and per month, and you can't spend more than 30% on housing, what is the maximum amount of your total income that can be spent on housing?
So $900.
Yeah, $900 is correct. Your 30% of 3,000 is 900, no? Yeah, 900. So you can't spend more. That is the maximum you can spend on housing, right? Okay. Others, did you understand? I will maybe explain on the board. Then the next one, housing. Your manager tells you that 2014 sales are 102% of 2013 sales. Okay, all these are practical things. Right? The sales for 2014 is $1,487,003. What were the sales in 2013 sales? Okay, we'll go to the board and discuss. I think some of you can give the answers, but others will go to the third one. In Calgary, total commercial real estate in the first quarter of 2008 were $1.8 billion. Real estate is 1.28 billion. The industrial, commercial, and institutional land sector in Calgary had sales of 409.6 million. The industrial, commercial, and institutional is $409.6 million. This is 1.28 billion. What percentage of commercial real estate sales is accounted for by ICA? We'll go to the board and do it. Okay. Okay. Right. What they say is when you get a question, you have to plan. Plan is what is the answer you're looking for? You're looking for the first one, maximum amount of your income that can be spent on housing. In the second one, you need to figure out sales for 2013. Right. Then third one is you must determine the percentage of commercial real estate accounted by the ICI land sector in Calgary. Okay. By the way, where is Calgary?
So Calgary is a city in Canada.
Yes. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Calgary is a city in Canada. Is it a city or a state? I don't know. Maybe there is a lot of Sri Lankan students, engineering students used to go to Calgary for studies. That's why I know. Okay, we'll go to the board and do it. First one, right? I think answer was given, but I will just explain. is 3,000 income. Okay. Then maximum 30,000 you can spend on your for your housing. So what is the maximum you can spend? So you have to multiply 3,000 by 30%, right? Is like 30% is equal to again 3,000. We know fraction as 0.3, so it's 900. Okay. So there is maximum 900 you can spend on housing. The second question was 2014. The sales have increased by 102% over 2013. Okay, over 2013. Then we know 2014 sales is 1,487,003. So we need to find out 2013 sales, right? So to find out, we have divided 2014 sales 1,487,003 because it said grown by 102%. Okay. So what is the answer?
So it's 1,472,425 after rounding up. 472,424.
You divide by 102%, no?
Yes, sir. The answer was 14,578.
1,457,000, no? Isn't it? Someone else also check whether the answer is correct. I saw in the book something like that. I didn't calculate. So what's the answer again? 1 million?
So the total, I guess told the total answer after the division of this.
Huh?
The division of this is
After the
14,000.
division, yeah. What is the after the division answer? That is, you are divided by, you're dividing by 102%. Yeah. 102. Yeah, you have to divide by 1.02, right? How did you divide? 1,487,003. You divide by 1.02.
102.
1.02, no?
No, 102.
No, 102 you can't do because percentage. No? Now percentage we have to convert to fraction. Then it comes to 1.02, right?
Okay.
Okay. Now percentage you have to change it to fraction 1.02, right? So you divide 1,487,003 by 1.02. Then you will get the answer. Right. We'll go to the.
Sir, can you tell the answer again?
I'm asking you. I will go to the book and check, right? Because I need calculate.
So it's 145. Sorry, 1,457,846.
Yeah, I think that is correct answer. I saw in the book that was the answer. 1,457, right?
1,846, yes.
840, no?
46.
846. Okay, that is the answer, right? Right. Then we go to the C. C is Calgary total real estate is 1.28 billion, right? This is then for ICI, that's an industrial, they said industrial and institutional. Okay, ICI is 409.6. Okay. 9.6 million. Top one is billion and this is million. So what is the ICI percentage, right? Out of the total. So you have to divide 409.6 from 1.1 million to 800. 4.9. Yeah. You have to divide 409.6 from 1.1280 billion. You have to compare to million, so you have to multiply by 1000. So it comes to 1,280 million, right? So what is the answer? First, you will get a fraction. What is the fraction you are getting? It should be maybe 0.32, right? Is equal to 32%, right? So out of the total real estate value, the ICI sector value was 32% in Calgary. Clear? We'll go to the book and see. Any questions in this calculation? Hari. Ena ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැත්නම් අපි යමු දැනට නවත්තලා උතර ගිහිල්ලා මේ පොතේ තියෙන answers. First එක 900, second එක 1,457,846.08, third එක මම කිව්වේ 0.32 වෙනවා. දැන් මේගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොම බිංදු දාලා මිලියන් නම් මෙතන බිංදු 6ක් එන්න ඕනේ. ඒ බිංදු 6 දාලා බිලියන වලට බිංදු ටික ඔක්කොම දාලා right. එතකොට 32%, right? Right, so these are the answers. Maximum you can spend on housing 900, 2013 sales 1,457,846, 1,457,846. The ICI land sector is 32% of commercial real estate sales in Calgary. Right, I think you can try for homework these 2.3 exercises. Okay, 2.3 exercises. Homework. Okay. Any questions? I'm going to stop here. And if you have any questions like last time after the lecture, then we can discuss now. Exercises. All of you open the link and got the book, no? Did you just go through the book?
So I didn't get the book.
Eh?
Yeah.
We'll have to ask Sinhala, no? Speak to
Yes, I will share the group too. I haven't shared. I have missed.
you haven't. Have you shared or haven't?
I have shared for the other batches, but the
Others.
DSSM
Right.
second batch I have missed. I'm sorry. I will share.
Okay, Sinhala. Right. Yeah, all of you will get it. Right. I think this is very useful book. I got it. Actually, my brother is a maths professor in Maryland's USA in a college. So I asked him to share some books, and this is the one he shared. And he has some his notes also she shared on probability and all these things, but I won't do probability with you, but this is very useful, right? Right. So any other questions? Any announcements? Sena,
No, sir, no. Everything all good.
so next week again, Sunday, I have our group sports club going on a trip, but I'm not going on that because one reason is my wife doesn't want to go, and the other reason is the lecture. So we will have the lecture at 2 o'clock as usual, and we'll see if some more topics you are interested in the book we can cover with the approval of KDC, another lecture as well. So there
Definitely, sir,
are
definitely. Yes.
there's Senal, no?
Yes, yeah, definitely we can cover. We can have another session. Yeah.
That's what I was offered 16 hours. I said too much, but I think this book has so much to learn. If the participants want, we can have. If not, we can skip. Right. What is happening to the stock market? The stock market people, it is doing really well. No? Right. Then we'll close for the day. Good night and see you next Sunday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you
sir.
very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.